Welcome everyone, we are going to do another channel review today and we have Beasty1228 coming in today on the channel review. He's a tier 2 subscriber. Remember, if you subscribed on the channel on a tier 2 or tier 3, you will be automatically added to a list. Well, obviously tier 3 get the priority over the tier 2, but you will get the added to the list and to get your channel reviewed. We will try to make it as fast as possible. It's gonna be obviously about 15-20 minutes, trying to get it all done quickly and just give you some pointers on what to fix or what we would add to your channel or we would change to your channel if it was ours, and you know, obviously with the mentality of making this a full-time business and content creation or streaming in this case. So let's get going with it. First things first, same stuff as usual. Beasty1228. I know his number is intended to be there because it's I believe it's some I think it's his birthday or something. I can't remember what it was. He told me once, but obviously I don't like the number because it just, you know, like we always say, you know, we take away from the uniqueness of the actual name. What would I change it for? Kind of like, you know, Mr. Beastie or some kind of like, you can add something to the name which would change it to make it, you know, look like kind of like more unique rather than having the numbers. Things that I can, things that I can come up with, you know, say Mr. Beastie. It's the one thing that I come up with first. I'm pretty sure that's taken already. But I would try to play, you know, a little bit with words, kind of like Orcosaurus with the when he's doing with, you know, he changed to the Orcosaurus as Orcosaurus wasn't available. So obviously, kind of like, you know, play a little bit with words and trying to find something that will, you know, make it not just having numbers on the name. That's the only thing I have to say. Also, the logo is very dark. I don't know what you think about it, Orcosaurus. I like the panel though.
The logo is dark, yes. I still can make out what it's supposed to be, a werewolf. But at least it looks like he didn't run with a Fiverr logo. It doesn't look like the generic trite you find on Fiverr, at least to me. The panel looks good. I like the panel.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Actually, I gotta be honest with you. I'm not sure, but I think these panels and this logo has been done by someone on our, you know, the Team RBG graphic design team. Don't quote me on that. I think it's been done by one of them, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, I would say, like, obviously, kind of like for the logo, I would use a different color because just for the sake of, you know, kind of like it's dark. And the background is dark and it just doesn't stand out. So I would say trying to get some, maybe, you know, his channel is kind of like red, isn't it? Like red / you know, black. Yeah. Maybe trying to get the logo, the actual logo of the wolf, maybe in red. So it might be, you know, kind of like a stand out. It will pop out a little bit, you know.
If you want like still kind of a black background, what he could do is like, since he has it in his channel banner, he could like do these white claw slashes in the background of the logo, and the logo automatically would stand out more again.
Yeah,
you don't have to completely change the background. I don't know if that would be too much going on then as well in the logo, but still it would make it stand out more automatically.
Okay, so yeah, kind of like obviously it's several different point of views, several different choices that would change. I personally would change the actual logo to something that really stands out, a color that pops out and it's easy to see in the eye. You know, something that, you know, you look at it and you instantly know it's this person, it's this specific logo from this person. And I like vibrant colors. I really like the you know, vibrant colors on the logo because I like to be seen right away. That's the main reason why my logo, for example, is yellow. It's not necessarily my favorite color. I do like the color, but kind of like I like I do it because I actually think the yellow stands out, because usually, you know, kind of like everything is dark on the background, and you know, everyone has this kind of like dark theme on Twitch and on every single website. And if you see something that is like literally bright yellow, it will pick your eye. You will look at it.
It pops out. And another thing that just came to mind, another thing that he could do in the background of his logo would be the full moon.
Yeah, kind of like yeah, exactly.
Because it's a werewolf full moon.
Yeah, and that would make the werewolf actually stand out. The full moon would be kind of like on a white, faded kind of color. Yeah. So yeah, that would be crazy. Yeah, that would be actually really cool. Right, so let's move on from this to, shall we go straight onto the channel? Let's go and take a quick look at the channel. I've seen obviously these already beforehand. This is a pack, I believe, from, I can't remember what it was. I think this is a pack from Streamlabs or Stream Elements. That's a free pack, which is, you know, I've actually been very close to use this in the past, like a year or two ago. It's a really cool looking pack, to be honest. And it's, you know, no, actually, I think it's from Nedodai or Visuals by Impulse, or one of those. I've seen it like several times in the past. Also, the starting soon screen. That's what I wanted to mention. Is the starting soon screen seems to be a little bit too long. I always say, you know, don't wait 10 minutes for a starting soon screen. No one cares about waiting 10 minutes for you to go live. Is if you are posting on your socials while you're going live and you want to start a stream, then post on your socials before you actually go live, and then, you know, you go live, obviously, and you spend like 2-3 minutes on your starting soon screen. You know, kind of like, don't overdo it, because so many people are like, oh, I'm just gonna wait 10 minutes. Like, yeah, I mean, it's cool that you know, Nickmerx waits 10 minutes. He's gonna have 20,000 people already on the channel. You probably have 1 or 2. And if I'm waiting when you start your stream and just click on it and I just see your starting soon screen for like 10 minutes, most likely at the second minute I'm out. Because obviously I'm not, you know, obviously there is not a timer. I don't know for how long you're going to be here for. And it's taking you way too long, in my opinion. It's got to be, these starting soon screens have to be something short. It's got to be 2-3 minutes. Welcome people into the channel rather than make them wait for you to go live. We are not that famous yet, if you get what I mean. I include myself. I would not take 10 minutes on a starting soon. I also have to say I have made this mistake in the past. I've made the mistake of having a starting soon screen of 10 minutes. So I fixed it and I don't wait 10 minutes because I think it's way too long of a wait for people to go in. So on that, like camera, he's using a actual camera, I believe. For some reason, it's showing the things on the side. Actually, the camera looks fine, man. Like the camera, like the colors of the camera are absolutely brilliant. He's using a DSLR camera, but
yeah, it looks good.
I believe this is a Canon camera because of the symbols, and I believe these can be removed on the camera. If you don't know how to remove this from the camera, I think this is a Canon, because Canon usually has this problem. Also, recommendation, which is actually quite cool and not many people know about it. Stretch the camera so this goes away. You can crop this and stretch the camera slightly to make it obviously not too big. It's gonna be slightly, because all you want to do is remove this a little bit. Then you can crop this and stretch it a little bit, and then you will be in the full image without any... Oh, there you go, it disappears. All right, so that's probably is because he changed the zoom focus. All right, fair enough. The zoom focus option is on the options of your camera. If you having, I believe this is a Canon. If it's not a Canon, if it's a Sony, it's on your on the settings. I think it's on page 4 if you have a DSLR Sony. I think it's on page 4 or 5 where you have the setting of the timer of the options that goes away. You can have it go away right away. And there's another option of 2 seconds, and there's another option for like 10-15 seconds, which is the one that you probably had. Secondly, I do like the lighting, though he seems to be slightly dark. I don't know what it is. Is it just me or is it the camera?
He's a little bit darker.
It's just slightly dark, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the lighting is good, but
he's got the light because I can see the. Can you see the reflection on the back?
Yeah, I can see the reflection.
I would actually maybe face it towards his face, isn't it?
Yeah, he needs to reposition it a little bit.
Yes. I would reposition the light because I can see the light on the back here. I can see the reflection of it, and I just feel like you have the light facing the back and not facing your face. I would actually face, like, just put it straight to your face and make the shadow. You see the shadow that you're making here? The actual, I do like this. This is actually one of the things that I like. I don't know if you guys notice it right here. My face, half of my face is shadowed. I like this kind of like shadowy, kind of like, you know, cinematic view of my face when I'm streaming or when I'm doing any content creation. I kind of like this, you know, effect that creates, you know, not just a typical super ultra illuminated face. So I kind of like this shadowing, a little bit of like, you know, cinematic look to it. And if it's kind of like, if you face that light towards you, it will create even more shadow and your face will be more illuminated and you'll probably look a lot better. I do like the intention of it. I would like to see a little bit more, you know, kind of like brighter face, slightly brighter face. Or maybe it's the colors of the camera that you have to adjust. I do know for a fact that Canons are slightly difficult. Sony's are quite easy to set up, and obviously you have to play with the actual. You have to play with the actual settings. I'm not entirely sure if it's a DSLR camera. It does feel like a DSLR camera. If it's not a DSLR camera, it's probably a pretty good webcam. I would say if it's not a DSLR camera, it's probably the. Is that the new webcam from? Is it Elgato? That is like a DSLR. So like the string cam, is it called? String cam or something? Right, so also he's playing the walking simulator. Also, we have let's see this screen. What do you think of this screen, Orcasaurus?
New world?
No, the overlay.
The overlay. The overlay is fine, I guess. Not the biggest fan because I feel like it takes away from the game. If you have like these rounded overlays, like where you just fit the game screen in. I like how he has chat on the screen. That's kind of neat. Like it scrolls to the side.
Yeah.
That's something new. I like that. That I like. But overall, I'm not the biggest fan of the overlay in that, and why he has the date and day up and time. I don't know. Maybe if he uploads it later as VOD, but you can just put it in the description of the VOD. So
yeah,
I don't really understand it. Like I said, I would just get rid of everything except for maybe the chat because it's kind of neat how he does it there.
I like the chat. I think it's just there's too many things going on. Other than that, I do like the overlay because I think it's different and it's not something you actually see every single day. Kind of like the same overlay with the camera and the borders, and that's it. So it kind of like it makes it feel different, and I like it. For that reason, I like because it looks different. Though the date and the time, I think is completely useless. I would add something like the latest follower, latest subscriber, latest, you know, tipper, or, you know, kind of like all of those things. I would replace that at the top with the latest of like literally everything. Then the goal thing actually like fits within the actual thing, which is pretty fine. I like it. This looks great. The level 10 radius, I don't know what that means. And the contributors, I really don't know what's going on here, and I don't understand it. That's kind of like, and it's also not even centered within the black area. So I think that's the only complaint that I have. This area right here. The left area is the one area I feel like it shouldn't exist. I don't know what it is. I just feel like it shouldn't exist. I would remove the black area, all of this, like maybe like basically put the game all the way to the end over here, and kind of like have these overlaid on top of your camera and have this overlaid at the bottom of your camera. Now, there is a hashtag here, which I don't understand. There is a contributors thing over here that I don't understand. And this I understand because it could be, you know, your team, could be your sponsors and everything, which can rotate and everything. Now, notification. Nice. Looks awesome. That's one of the, I think it's from the same pack. Really nice notification, actually. Yes, I would like to see maybe either this removed or make like you have to fill this in somehow with something. Now, we have been talking about these like kind of like a lot lately, and I actually think this is an actual perfect moment for this, and it's the infamous Capamon. We've actually been talking about Capamon lately, so I actually think this fits perfectly Capamon. I'm not like don't.
There is a werewolf Capamon. It would be perfect for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, get the werewolf Capamon, which, look at this. There's a, like, that's actually what I was thinking about. I mean, you have to pay for this, obviously, but I'm not saying you have to get it. But let me see if I can open it. Can I open it? It's because my camera is right in the middle. But I would actually like think about getting the werewolf Capamon, which is right underneath my camera, and it's just that werewolf Capamon fits perfectly right here on this area, right here. And the werewolf Capamon is like literally welcoming everybody here. So if you're planning on keeping this, like, I don't understand what the hashtag is, 22 a day. I don't know what it is, if it's something important for you or not, some kind of charity or stuff. If it's not, get rid of it and put your werewolf Capamon over here and just welcome people and just let the werewolf Capamon just do its thing, you know. The contributors thing, I don't really understand what it is. So if you want to keep this, like, maybe make it slightly smaller, center it within the black area and put it at the top right here. Just maybe fit it over here and then have the werewolf taking over the bottom side. Just take over everything here. And just make it look like, you know, that it's welcoming people, it's just chatting, it's just saying things. You know, obviously that's what the Capamon does.
So his bio talks about that he's a full-time accountant and variety streamer. He says he plays anything from Pokemon to Apex. And while he's not a veteran himself, he would love to help with related issues in the community by donating 10% of all proceeds minimum. Oh my. Business email. He has his business email. So first off, the bio is fine. He actually states very clearly who he is, what he plays. So he's a variety streamer. I think if you say variety streamer, you could probably be more general than just say I play anything from Pokemon to Apex. It's kind of within the variety streamer already. What I would have done is probably just say, while I play everything, my preferred genres are, and then write like shooter, RPG, and whatnot, because you have some stuff you prefer over others. And that would give the audience a very good indication of what to expect mostly on your channel. I think that would have been kind of a better approach to the entire thing, but that's me nitpicking right now.
Also, as an alternative, sorry, Ocosarus, as an alternative here, from what I heard from him, I would also actually do something that I actually do myself on my own channel, and it's name the games that you are currently playing. Okay, so I am currently playing New World, I am currently playing Apex, and I'm currently playing Destiny. So name the 3 specific games. If, you know, later on down the road, you're not feeling like playing New World and you're not going to be playing for a while and you're going to be playing something different, then remove New World and just name the game that you're actually currently playing. So you can, instead of like just generalizing a genre, or because you can play, you know, specific games within the genre and you want to name a specific games, actually just go into the game and just name it. And remember, if you're not playing a game anymore, you're kind of like focusing on on all the games, just name those specific games within your actual bio. On my bio, there is usually like 2 or 3 games being named continuously, which are the games that I'm usually kind of like focusing my content on during that time. Carry on, Okasaros. Sorry.
All good. I think it is good that he wants to support veterans and is donating 10% of all his proceeds to a cause. I would probably state what the cause is, or just say to a variety of charities, or just pick maybe 2 or 3 charities you would like to support, but I would name them.
Yeah, I think he's got the extension, the donor drive, charity fundraising, but I'm not like it's not really showing for me, so I got no idea if that is what he meant. Maybe they mention
in general, just if you do charity in general, just state what you are supporting.
Yeah.
Just don't do it generalized like this. Just say, okay, I'm gonna support Stack Up.
Yeah.
Just an example. I don't know if he does that.
Yeah.
A business email is a good idea, putting it in so people know where they can reach him.
Absolutely. Also, a couple of things from the bio. The Instagram, Discord, and everything is kind of like I would remove the images. I would just keep the. I don't know if this is part of the actual panel. I believe it's actually part of the. I just realized that this is part of the panel. Why is it saying Instagram and the symbol at the top? That symbol does not make any sense. I would actually remove the symbol and just say Instagram at the top and have the big logo on the thingy. Well, kind of like confuses me a little bit. That just confuses me, but that's just nitpicking. That's not a big deal. Other than that, I like everything else. Rules, my setup, tips, thingy, merchandise. I would put a picture over here of merchandise in that case because you have everything else with the tips as well. Obviously, I wouldn't name it as donate because you already have a donation thing, and Twitch is kind of like very picky with that stuff. So keep the tip only, and then have some kind of like tip. Kind of like money or something, kind of like graphic as well, rather than just have it empty. So kind of like everything looks the same basically. Another thing is the Pokemon community game, completely fine. Twitter timeline, completely fine. Sponsor and team emoji and everything. So that's actually pretty good. I'm just gonna be checking on the links to see if everything works as intended. Just making sure that everything is kind of like the same. Just bear with me 1 second. So we got this, we got that, and that. Okay, so let's go first with the Facebook. So we have last post, I believe it was in September, August, kind of like very
September Phasmophobia stream.
Actually, the link is to Mixer. Mixer.com. There's a link on Mixer.com. That's kind of weird.
But homepage is Twitch. And another thing that I just noticed is Mixer.com. I see that. What do you mean? And the other thing is his logo is not his current one. So
yeah, the logo is the previous one as well. Actually, good spot there. I didn't see it. Panel as well is the previous one. So maybe if you want to work on this, just kind of like update all the stuff. Let's go on to Twitter, shall we? Twitter, real quick. What else do we have on Twitter? New logo, looks fine. That looks very fine as well. Also, postings are kind of daily, I would say. Almost.
Yeah, almost daily. He tweets a lot, and it's not just, hey, I'm live.
So yeah.
Yeah, that is good. That is good.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to. I think he needs to work a little bit on engagement, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, he tries. I've seen a tweet earlier. Where was it? He asks questions, so he at least tries to engage with people.
What's the worst case?
Yeah. So, do you prefer the pool or the beach? I mean, he tries. you cannot like fault him for that.
Yeah.
So I want to check out the link tree and see if that works. Yes, YouTube, Twitch stream, Instagram, Twitter. There we go. There's even a TikTok on that link tree.
Which is actually missing on his bio.
Yeah, on his bio, exactly.
Yeah. So that TikTok needs to be going onto your bio. Obviously, we have the... I need to verify it. Yeah. That TikTok has to go into your bio as well, because TikTok is probably one of the most popular ones. I know he's got TikTok because I'm actually following him. So it's probably one of the things that you would like to have linked on your Twitch channel. Probably the first one, rather than Facebook. Because it's probably the most popular platform right now for content creation in terms of Twitch, basically. Right, let's move on. Yep, go on.
Not current logo on TikTok. Also not on Instagram.
Not on Instagram, the same thing I was gonna say. Not current logo on Instagram. I mean, obviously you can use different logos, but if you have one for your socials, keep the one for your socials and keep the one for your channel. I completely have a different one on my socials and different one on my channel, but you know, it's completely, obviously try to keep it all the same. Usually for the socials, I would say I would try to keep it kind of like a, you know, more like your face rather than just kind of like, you know, having a logo. I would not like to have a logo on socials. Kind of like, it doesn't feel right to have a logo on the socials. I would see more like kind of like a face is more relatable, because people on socials kind of like tend to see the person, not just a streamer. All right, let's go on to YouTube real quick. YouTube real quick. 2 days ago, 3 days ago, he's got a 900 views, 720 views, 900 views. He's gotta push this hard. He's doing shorts on his YouTube channel. He's got 1.9k views.
Yes.
1k views, 500, 800. Just so you know,
just from shorts.
Yeah, just from shorts. Just so you know, Beastie, like with these numbers, I gotta tell you something. YouTube shorts like you. And if I was you, I'll be posting daily, non-stop. This actually works. They like you. They like your content you're putting out. Put more, improve it, get it better. Just get slight touches up on the, like just a slight touches, and it will turn this 1.9k into a 3k. Next day, you keep improving, and this will turn into 5k, 10k, and this will roll. This will roll. YouTube shorts like you. I have been posting daily for almost 2 years, and YouTube does not like me. With those numbers, I would say you have to focus on this. We actually had something that we spoke about, a workshop that my good friend Orcosaurus did on YouTube, and as well as on Twitch. We were talking, he was talking about the social media, and we had a really good talk about social media, which obviously if you want to check it out, just go into the playlist. It's called Team RPG, and then you'll have a workshop on the whole social media, which is done by Orcosaurus. And this is one of the things you actually mentioned, isn't it?
Yes. You can do actually wonders, especially within YouTube's own ecosystem, if you use shorts to cross-promote videos. I say again what I said in the workshop real quick. I had a video that capped out at like 170 views, which is already a lot. And then after it kind of capped out after 2 days, I uploaded a short and with a clip from that video and cross-linked the short to that video. That video went up to 200 views, so I got an additional 30 views from it.
Yeah, and that's with a small amount of views. Imagine if you have 2k views, how much that could go up. You know, you could go to like 3k views just by doing something like that. And that's a huge difference. That is a huge difference. So I honestly think, in my opinion, Beastie, YouTube likes you. The YouTube's algorithm likes you. You have a gold mine here. I'm not gonna lie. if I had these numbers, I don't think I would even pay attention to other I would say like TikTok and this would be my only thing at this point. I would forget for now, kind of forget about posting clips on Instagram or posting clips on Twitter. I would actually, my clips would go exclusively to my TikTok and my YouTube channel. I would start cross posting and redirect everyone to your Twitch channel. This has good numbers. I'm actually impressed with this. It's got good numbers on every single one of the shorts, man. Yeah, it's got 1.4, 1.3, 3.2, 1.1, 900, 1.2, 2.2. Like every single
2,000.
Yeah, he's got every single short. It's like over almost all of them are over 1K.
Yeah.
So you got something.
Some didn't really take off, but it's kind of hit or miss. I would just focus on that. Yeah, I would just put up Apex highlight reels and go from there, and just try to cross promote it with shorts.
Yeah.
Apex does really well on YouTube in general.
Yeah.
So if you play that, just put out YouTube content.
Yeah. I will focus on this. I will put a lot more effort on this. Yeah. On YouTube. So YouTube algorithm likes you. Use it. Use it.
Yeah.
Don't go, don't waste it. Don't waste it. You got something there, man. Get you something to get you excited. I know you've been through a very difficult time lately, Beasty. This is something to get excited for. And this gets me excited for you. So I can't imagine how you would get over this. So there is something going on there. Spend less time streaming and more time doing that. Because you got something. Schedule, he got scheduled with the times and everything, and videos, we got clips, we got VODs, everything is saved, everything seems to be fine, normal, no issues. He actually plays stream jams, which is copyright-free music, we all know. You search Lorbar Gaming on any music streaming platform and you will have copyright-free music for your content, and I know he does use it, and he is actually completely safe. He can just have his VODs saved forever. Anything else you would like to add, Orcosaurus?
No, I am more or less done here.
Awesome.
One of the better channels we've reviewed so far.
Yep,
definitely.
We're seeing kind of like an increase on quality on channels, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. He's on a good track. So, Beasty, if you hear this, don't give up. You do good. Yeah.
I know he's been struggling lately with, other things, life and stuff. Obviously, everything gets in the way. And, I had a chat with him already. And this is actually a great opportunity to kind of like get you motivated. Maybe streams are not going as well now. With YouTube, you have a really good opportunity. And I would not give it up. I'm going to repeat myself again. YouTube's algorithm likes you for some reason. And you have to use it. Use it to your advantage. Create more and better. Improve your content. Because I know your clips are taken from the website that creates the clips automatically because they look like that. And if they not, make the content better. If they are, try to do something. Try to do some extra editing after that. Try to get that extra little bit of just twist that a little bit more, squish it, and make people watch it and get excited for watching your clips. That is very important, and I hope that gets you excited, man. I'm actually excited, and it's not even my channel, bro. Thank you very much all for watching. You can actually check out my good friend Orcosaurus on twitch.tv/
the Orcosaurus, on youtube.com Orcosaurus, and on all the socials the Orcosaurus.
There you go. That's where you can find me. And you can find me on twitch.tv/ Gaming every Monday with channel reviews, Tuesday workshops, Thursday and Friday Destiny, and, well, Monday and Tuesday we also do Destiny, and also on all my socials, Lorval Gaming. If you want copyright-free music, go and check it out any music streaming platform by searching Lorval Gaming, and you have completely copyright-free music. Worry-free of any kind of DMCA strikes for your channels, any channel, either streaming or content on YouTube. So with that said, thank you very much all for watching, and until next time, bye bye.